everyone, it's Lisa. Today on Doodle Draw Art, I want to wish you a Happy New Year. We're going to draw a Happy New Year card or sign today, and I just want to say that 2016 is going to be an awesome year for a few reasons. One reason is that I know that in the next few months, I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers here on Doodle Draw Art, and that is all thanks to you guys. So keep telling your friends, and that's so super. Second reason is that I am now currently in the process of launching a new channel called Doodle Draw Cute, where I'm giving tutorials on how to draw all kinds of cute, kawaii, and chibi characters and art. And you have seen some of those come through already on some of my speed doodles, but it's gaining momentum, and that's making me really excited. So 2016 is going to be a big year for Doodle Draw Cute. And the third thing is that I am running for the very first time a contest on Doodle Draw Art. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. You can see if you go to doodledrawart.com, you can get all the details to the contest. There are lots of ways to enter, and you can enter every day. And the contest starts officially on January 1st, and it goes for 2 weeks, and I'll be announcing the winner on January the 16th. So hop on over there to doodledrawart.com after you've watched all the videos you feel like watching, and be sure to enter every day for more chances to win. Awesome. So what you can win, I guess I showed you here in the picture, you can win a really great Canson sketchbook, and you're also going to win your very own set of Crayola Super Tips, because everybody's always envious of my markers. So you'll win some of those, and you're going to win a double-tipped Sharpie. And of course, a coloring kit would not be complete without color pencils. So I'm going to be giving away a pack of 36 Crayola color pencils as well to the lucky winner. All right, so make sure you check that out and enter. And now let's get drawing. So to make this cute little sign, what you need to do is fold your paper in half. And then you can cut it down to size, or use it just like this as a card. Or if you just want to make a sign, you could just turn your whole paper this way and work on it like so. Either way, it all works. So what you're going to do is get out some markers, and I'm working with pink and purple because I like those colors together. And then for accent colors, I'm going to be adding some blue and some yellow, because yellow goes really nice with purple, and blue does too. And you can use any colors you like. And of course, I'll be using my Sharpies because I almost always do. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with my purple, and I'm going to write the words Happy New Year across the top of my page here. I'm just going to use my best writing, and I'm going to try to keep the lines going straight. Now, you could also draw a pencil line to follow along and keep your letters all going straight across the page. And also, I'm leaving a little bit of space between my letters here so that I can add some more detail to this when I'm done. So now down to new. And I'm making sure I space this out so I have enough room for both words. And the word new is shorter than the word year, so I need more room for the word year. And then I'm going to switch over to my pink for the words 2016, the numbers. Not words, the numbers. And so just down here, I'm going to make nice bold strokes again and write the number 2016. Wow, 2016, that's a big number. And it looks kind of strange. I'm so used to seeing 2015. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back over both of these and make them a little more substantial. So I'm going to make the capital letters have some doubled up printing on them. So I'm just adding a thicker line to my H using the same color. And I'll do the same thing with the capital N for new, just thickening up this line, making it a little bolder. And the same thing with the Y for year, just drawing an extra width with the same marker. And if you haven't already made your exclamation point bold and wide, you could widen that up too. And the same thing with my numbers, just going to thicken those up. Making cards like this is always really fun. I enjoy very much doing lettering. And I started doing it this way a long time ago because, you know, you can make block letters by outlining everything, but it's so much easier just to use your marker and make them into bold letters or block letters just by adding extra amounts of color to it. So now what I'm going to do, it's the same thing I did in this one, which is I'm going to add the opposite color into the other one. So for the word happy that I did in purple, I'm going to add a little edge of pink. And for the 2016 that I did in pink, I'm going to add a little edge of purple. I'm just going to make these a little bolder. I think I'd like that better. And you know, this is not the only way you could do this. This is not the right way. This is just my way. That's the great thing about art, is that there is no right way or wrong way to do art. There's just your way. And that's what makes artists really cool people, is that we like to do things our way. We have our own way about doing life, and we're just happy people. And we're gonna have a happy new year. And yeah, art makes me happy. I don't know. But when I give you a suggestion of a way to do things, this is never the only way to do it. It's just the way that I'm doing it and the way you might like to try it. If you have a better idea, it's definitely a better idea. So you should do it. All right, so almost done with the pink here on the word year. I'm keeping the pink on the right-hand side of these letters, on all the right-hand edges, so on the inside of the A and on the outside to the right. And then I'll just go to the right-hand side here on the exclamation mark as well. And now I'm going to do the same thing that I just did on the 2016, only I'm going to go with purple. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stick to the right-hand side of this 2. So I stopped when I hit where I'd be, like right here it switches over and I'd be on the left-hand side. So I'm going to hop over and put my marker down on this side and just trace along this edge here. And then I'm going to make it look three-dimensional in that direction. And then same thing for the 0. I'm going to go down on that side, and then I'm going to come back up here and add the purple on the right. And then down the 1. And if you want, you could bring it down on that little edge. And then for the 6, I'm going to stop there, let the little pink end go through, and put a tiny little bit just out here. Nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, when it's nice and dry, I'm going to use my Sharpie to go around the edges. I'm going to use my fine point, my ultra fine point Sharpie first. And if you don't have an ultra fine point, you could use a gel pen, or you could use a ballpoint pen, like just a regular Bic pen. Black would be great, or if you don't have black, you could use a dark blue. And if you don't have those things, you could try a really sharpened black color pencil, but it won't give you as much depth as doing it this way. So I'm just going to do this in time lapse. All I'm doing is outlining these letters with my Sharpie. All right, so now that I've gone over all of this in my regular ultra fine point Sharpie, I can go back over it with my thicker Sharpie. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to thicken up the edge that's opposite to where my light color or my highlight color was. So in this case, I'm going down the left-hand side of all my letters with a little stroke of black. I'm not outlining the whole letter. You can, but I'm not. My option this time is just to strengthen the left-hand line of each letter. That just gives it a bit of a three-dimensional look, really. And you can decide whether you just want to do the straight up and downs or whether you want to add a little bit on some of these sideways angles. It's up to you to decide which way to do that. I did do a little bit on the sideways diagonal on the end there, and I liked it. So that's good. And then down here, I'll put this one always on the left. And then for the letter Y, you could put just a little bit up here as well. So there's 2 left sides on that letter. And so far, I haven't put any on the inside edges of any of my round letters. I'm thinking, deciding which way I would like to do that. So up to you how you'll do it. And now for the 2, I'm sort of doing a similar thing as I did with the purple. I just did part of this arc, and then I'm going to switch around and do the other side of the line to add the rest of this. So always staying on the left-hand side of all of these letter characters and deciding whether or not you'll add it into these edges of the open letters. And I think I will. I think I will. I'm committed now. To the left side of each of those. I said the left, and I mean the left of the colored in part of the line. So it looks like I did it on the right of the 2016, but it's on the left hand side of the pink colored in part. All right, so now it's time to decorate the card. So I'm going to draw some noisemakers, and the way you make a noisemaker, super easy way, is just make a triangle like this and color it in, and then change colors to make the streamer part that comes out. So I'm going to use one of my colors that I was using in my current art just to enhance the cohesiveness of the art. And then, so I just made flicks. I left a little bit of space in between just to give the illusion that it's a little bit shiny maybe. And then draw the part you blow into. So that's just a little C at the bottom of your triangle, and then a line sticking out for where you blow in. And I'll do another one down here. So again, it's just a triangle like this. You could do all colors, any colors you like. For the mouthpiece, it's just a little curve here with a line sticking out. And for the streamers, it's just flicks. And I like to put some longer ones in the middle and shorter ones near the edge, just because that's what I like. And then we'll do one more just up here, sort of like my original that I designed. I'll tell you why I have this original, because I often do some crazy camera trick where I travel through time and I show you what I'm going to draw after I've already drawn it because I edited it in at the end. But what happened was I recorded this whole video. So this is like take two, because I went to edit on my computer and I found out there was no audio. How sad is that? It's pretty sad. I got some new audio equipment, nothing too high tech, but just to make my life a little bit easier, and I didn't have it set up properly. So yeah, that was bad news. So now I'm just grabbing a yellow and I'm gonna make some streamers flying through the air here all around the card, wherever you like. Anywhere that you think it needs a streamer, go ahead and add one. And then last of all, I'm going to make confetti. So I'm going to use, I'll start with my darkest color first, which is probably this blue. And then I'm just going to carefully go up and down without making a line at all, just a dot. And I'm going to decorate the whole front of this card with dots of confetti. Now there's cool ways to do this too. If you touch very, 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 very gently, you get a teeny tiny dot. But if you press and hold, you're going to get a bigger blob of pen mark, ink, pigment stuff, and you can vary the size of your confetti, which is really neat. So that's enough blue-ish. And I'm going to switch over to purple. And this is a pretty dark color as well, so I'm just trying to plan how dark I want this to look overall in general. And I'm being a little bit careful to not go overboard on the darker colors, or in any of the colors really. I mean, overboard is overboard no matter what's going on. And I'm trying to be as random as I can also in placing these. There will be a random winner to our giveaway, and it's nice to have random confetti dots all over your art. So as always, I love it. Pink now. I love it when I read comments in my videos. I really, really enjoy this channel. I enjoy sharing my art with you. I enjoy most of all the connection that we have. And I really like the live streams that we do and the chatting in real time with my viewers. And that makes me really happy because it's a personal connection. And with so much social media and so much disconnect, it's nice to be connected to people. And you guys are good people. So it makes me happy to connect to you. And yeah, so I do enjoy reading the comments. I was trying to remember what I was talking about. Comments. I do enjoy reading the comments a great deal, and I try to answer them all. And especially I like the ones that are conversational, because I like getting suggestions of things to draw, but I really like hearing about what's going on with you and having a little chat. And I think that's why I like the live streams so much, is that it's a little more real time and we can talk about things. Because I wish that we could all meet in person. That would be like awesome. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is make less confetti at the bottom and more at the top. If you noticed, there was a method to my madness. You were right. Yeah, so happy New Year to you and yours. I hope you have enjoyed 2015, and I hope 2016 is an even better year for you. I think it's going to be an amazing year for me. I've got a plan. I'm going to stick to it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you on my new channel. I'm looking forward to our giveaway. That's going to be 2 weeks long, the contest, and then culminating on ending on the Friday the 15th. This is the last day you can enter, and you can enter every day, and there's a lot of different ways you can earn entries. So do them all. And so lots of ways to enter, and you enter every day, and we'll be drawing a lucky winner on the 15th, announcing it on the 16th. Okay, so Happy New Year from me to you. See you next year.